What's up everybody, Vince DelMonte here. We are going to knock out a bunch of muscle building questions, rapid fire style. For the record, I have no idea what you're going to ask me, so I'll keep these tight. Let's do it.
How do you get wider lats?
Wider lats, pick different parents. Wider lats truthfully are based on origin and insertion points. So if you have, depending on where they attach, that's going to determine if you have wide lats or not. So it's really a genetic thing. What you can do is make the part of lat you have thicker. So I mean, there's a lot of popular exercises. I would say what you really need to learn how to do is how to get your scapula to slide out on a lot of your pull-up exercises so that you can put your lat into a position that you can contract it through a full range of motion. That requires a whole separate video.
How many variations do you think are sufficient for a body part on a single day?
How many exercise variations?
Yeah.
Whatever it takes to hit all points of the strength curve. So for most people, it's going to be 3. So if we look at arms, we want to be doing exercises where the elbows are back, elbows are on the side, and elbows are in front. Same thing with the triceps. We want to do exercises where the elbows are above your head, in front of your body, beside your body, and behind your body. So those are going to help challenge all points of strength curve for those two particular muscle groups, and then we could go through the entire body part, but for most body parts it's going to be like 3 or 4 exercises.
What are a few good foods, staple foods that you would recommend eating if you're on a tight budget?
Staple foods if you're on a tight budget? Things that you enjoy. I mean, we definitely look for some red meat, not commercial grade, but if you can afford some, you know what, actually lamb, that's a very good source of, it's a fatty meat, which I've been using a lot of lately. Lamb is so good. I could give you a great recipe too in another video, but yeah, start eating some lamb, whole eggs. I would start shopping for some fish, maybe whitefish, or even shrimp is a great food to cook with. You can make a lot of great recipes with shrimp. And I'm not a big fan of tuna. Those would be 3 good protein sources. For carbs, I'd look at sweet potatoes, different colored potatoes, your vegetables obviously, and then in terms of fats, your olive oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, MCT oils, but those are all fairly affordable, coconut oil, and learning recipes that combine a lot of those foods. I mean, that's brief. I could have gone on for a while.
Where is the best fast food place to eat while trying to be healthy?
What is the lesser of 2 evils? Is that what we're trying to address here?
I guess so, man.
Look for like a Mediterranean kind of restaurant. There's like a lot of good spots in my area where you can get like a nice chicken pita, fill it with some pineapple, like a pita pit. You know what? That's probably your best bet. And if you get the chicken, just like 1 serving of chicken is only 1.5 ounces. I don't know if you knew that, which is pretty bad. So you have to literally get 4 servings of chicken just to get 6 ounces of chicken on 1 pita. So you're looking at like over 20 bucks. If you can afford to eat out, you can afford to eat organic and like really healthy, because eating out is the most expensive way to go.
Okay, what does an optimal cutting schedule look like?
I focus on forward progression. So approximately 1% of body fat per week is a good measurable, but that's not the only measurable. For me, actually, really didn't pay too close to the body fat percentage. I focused on my actual waistline. I call that a critical number. So you want to pick a critical number, a number that means something to you. For most people, it'll be either their scale weight, their body fat percentage, or their waist if you're a male. And just make sure that number is moving in the direction. Now, fat loss occurs sometimes in waves. It's not always a linear process. So if you get stuck one week, don't freak out. That's often normal. So maybe you pause this week, but next week you lose 3 or 4 pounds. So the body is very complex. So trying to control it with like 1.2 pounds per week because my calories are this or my calories are that. And it doesn't work like that. I wish it did. Well, thank you so much, guys. I love helping you. And if you want more help, be sure to join my newsletter, VinceDelMonteFitness.com. And if you're interested in trying out the best muscle building program in the world, Hypertrophy Max, which is on sale right now. We've actually opened the doors until the end of the month. Then be sure to check the link below. We're accepting new members. We've had over 3,000 members go through this program. It is by far the most positive and educated and driven group of people that I've ever met on any forum. It is not like a public forum. The vibe is completely different. No criticism, there's no naysayers, there's no negativity and haters and trolls. So if you're looking to really transform your life and want to join Hypertrophy Max, you can join on your own terms. You tell us how much you'll pay to become a part of the group. It's up to you. If you think it's worth this, you can pay that. If you think it's worth that, you can pay that. You couldn't have made a more lopsided offer, and that's how confident we are in what we've put together for you. The doors will be closing very, very soon. We don't open them up until June because we're spending time working with the current members. Anyways, I didn't mean to turn that into a sales pitch, but Hypertrophy Max will be closing very soon. Links below. If it looks right for you, we love to have you, and we'll be there waiting for you guys on the inside. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.